I promised you a video on how to make a quick, practical, durable earring display, and I confess I went ahead and assembled it off camera last night because I really needed to get it done for my craft fair that's coming up. But I promise you I will take you through every step of the way. I will tell you what the materials are, and you'll be able to do it yourself in a snap. Before I leap into that, let me show you my first draft. Let me try and bring that up a little closer so you can see. I used a smaller surface, you can tell, and I used smaller hooks, which I will grant you were less expensive, but the problem was when I actually got to the craft fair, hold on, I can do it. Stand this up a bit and slide this in front. When I actually got to the craft fair, setting up was a bit of a problem because the cards didn't want to slide on easily, and then the customers had to struggle a little to get them off, and they had a terrible time getting them back on. You don't want the customer to struggle anywhere ever in your booth. So this seems a little wobbly right now, but I've got the clips on. It's going to hang from a grid panel, so it will be straight up like this, secured, and you can see how easily the earrings just slip on, slip off, and slip back on. Seamless. Make it easier for your customer to say yes. That's my plan. Just in case you're interested in any of these earrings, shameless plug for my website, which is WhyteWing.com. They're all listed, they're all fabulous, and I will send them to your doorstep. So, here's how I made this bad boy. One of the very first things that I learned in my very first craft fair last fall was that your stuff is going to take a beating. Between packing it into the car, packing it back out of the car, setting it up, tearing it down, putting it back in the car, bringing it home, plus all the customer interaction, you need to make durable displays, or you're just wasting money to have a display that you use one time. So, having said that, this is what I used to make this thing. This is corrugated plastic poster board. So it's poster board, but it is waterproof. And the link I put below is a 2-pack. And what I did was, I don't know if you can see that, but I laminated the two pieces together. I used my E6000, which I didn't put below here. So I was using E6000. You want to use some good type of glue like that. Your Elmer's, it's not going to stick because it's smooth plastic to smooth plastic, and it's not going to hold up. So that's the poster board. Mine is 20 by 30. Now I don't know what kind of unicorn hobby shop I was in when I found this, but I cannot find 20 by 30 anywhere to give you a link. I can find 24 by 36, which I got to tell you would not have hurt my feelings if it had been a little bigger. So I'll put that link below. This is corrugated plastic poster board, 2 layers of it. The hooks are command hooks. They're the medium size. Link is below, obviously. None of these people sponsored me, but the links below are affiliate links. So if you use them, I get a little something something. But regardless of where you get it, these hooks are going to work best. They're the medium size, I don't know, whatever they're called. The link will be below. The package I got, again, weird unicorn store. I don't know. There were 9 hooks each, and I got 2 packages. So I have 18 hooks here. Everywhere I find them online, there are 10 hooks per package. But you can see, for real, 9 hooks Isn't that bizarre? Anyway, so that's what I know about that. The link below will take you to a package of 10 hooks, and off you go. Now, the other thing, and the key to most of the things in my life that are simple and good, is painter's tape. I use it for everything. It works perfectly for this project. Hang on just a second. I did the math coming down 3 inches from the top, and I put a piece of painter's tape. The bottom of the piece of painter's tape was the line where I wanted the top of my hook to be, right? So then I measured across, found my center, did the math for how I wanted to lay the hooks out, marked where I wanted them to go on the painter's tape. Don't press too hard. You don't want to put an indentation into your poster board, but you mark the painter's tape, put the hooks up, and then off comes the painter's tape, and you're ready to rumble. So that was really handy for me. And then, as I said, I'm going to hang this from a 2x6 grid panel. Where are you going? I'm going to hang it from a 2x6 grid panel. So I actually used my drill and drilled holes through, but you don't have to do that. You can poke and slip the clips through. So the whole thing does not look fancy, but it's pretty freaking well put together to stand up to what's going to happen at the craft fair and in transit. Overall, I think I spent, let's see, altogether this thing is probably maybe $45 worth of materials, but it will last. The foam board, I don't know where I threw that one now. It's not going to last as well. So you don't want to have to spend money over and over again trying to make it more cheaper, whatever. I think this is money well spent, and I think it's going to stand up really well. All right. So you didn't get to see me make it step by step, but that is what I did. That is what you can do, and I will talk to you soon. If you enjoyed this content, like and subscribe, and the gods of YouTube will show you more of it. I'm Allison White from WhyteWing.com, and I appreciate you hanging out with me.